This was an interesting pickup. Maliek Collins, inside guy, defensive tackle from the 49ers. What do you see with him, and how do you think he fits with what the Browns want to do?
Well, I was a big Dalvin Thompson fan. So when they lost Dalvin Thompson, he's a guy who doesn't get much credit because he's really boring. But you're going to see a guy he's a little better upside in terms of his feet in a small area. He's got really strong hands, great feet. He's got a great first step. He does a great job of closing to the football. He's a really good pass rusher. He's probably not as stout in the run game as Dalvin Thompson, but this is a really good scheme fit for the Browns and Schwartz about being that gap penetrator. Now, I still think the Browns need to get a big, heavy guy who could just play on first and second down, but this is a guy he's really good against the run, but he's kind of a guy who kind of fits that. He's going to pass rush and kind of run into the run game because this is a guy who likes to get in the gap and go. But this is a guy with a lot of career sacks. He's played a ton of games. He's a 9-year vet. He's played in multiple schemes. He can play the 3. He can, once again, he's formation flexible, but really good upgrade in terms of what he can do in the pass rush game.
Sounds like a guy that they can send Michael Hall Jr. This is what this is a guy that has some plans and some similarities to you.
Well, and Michael Hall Jr. is a guy that I didn't have very high in terms of his ability to stop the run coming out of state. He was probably the best pass rusher though as a defensive tackle coming out in last year's class, or one of them. And that what he had to learn to take on the double teams, which he will as he becomes a pro. But they need a guy. I still think they need a guy who can come in there and anchor that defensive line, who's kind of boring, just a big heavy guy that takes up multiple blockers. But this is a good scheme fit, especially on third down. I'm interested to see what they do with Alex Wright. Are they going to move Miles down inside a little bit more? But they got some pieces, and Jim Schwartz likes to have a lot of guys down there in the defensive line.